welcome to another brand new episode of FX Trading with your host, Peeling Mindset. So, welcome to another brand new episode. Welcome. Ooh, Icy Tony says, I am back. Icy Tony, Mr. Icy Tony is back, which is good. Which is pretty good. And we are back here. This is the first Monday, first day after the NFP. Obviously, we experienced a lot of volume, a lot of push around the NFP time on obviously Friday here, and that was pretty cool. I mean, GJ has been ranging ever since. I mean, I want to see some sort of break on the upside on GJ because the structure seems very bullish, right? On the other hand, gold. I mean, look at the way the gold moved. Gold was pretty amazing. The way gold moved. I mean that's the best. I mean, it pushed all the way down. So what I was actually looking for on NFP day was some sort of push down. And that's what happened. My target was 1768.90, and that got hit. And we started breaking down, obviously, right now. Prices in about 1739 sort of a level. It tapped almost 1690 sort of a level, 1688 sort of a level. It's actually amazing. Today's price, it was as low as 1688. And let's break down the chart and see what's happening in an overall sense, right? So, all right. Let me erase everything at this point in time. Let's just erase everything and let's just go off the monthly time frame and see what's happening in gold. All right. So on NFP, a lot of optimism, a lot of good reports about U.S. economy, and that's what drive the gold's price down. Obviously, if we have to head into the calendar site, what we're gonna see here is, alrighty, let's go back, dun dun dun. Let's go back. Let's go back, and there we go. Look at this. So the NFP numbers were really nice. Okay, really nice. The non-farm employment changes. This is pretty good, and unemployment rate also turned out to be very nice. I mean, all of the numbers were pretty positive, right? So that actually pushed the gold all the way down. And if we look into today's market, I mean, today the Japanese bank holiday can be observed, can be seen in a way that, you know what, market in pound yen just started ranging. There was nothing happening today in pound yen. Market was ranging, so pretty clear. Japanese bank holiday didn't bring in any sort of volume, right? On the other hand, look at this. Look at the gold right now. So we were actually looking to gold a monthly sort of a time frame. So if I have to draw my zones right now, so the current monthly candle is still bearish, but has tapped off this monthly sort of a support area. This for me is a support area right now at this point in time. Now, if I have to go into the weekly time frame, look at this. Weekly candle has retraced significantly, also telling me that, you know what, this is an active demand area. And if this is an active demand area, I mean, a price can reject off of it very well. But obviously, the most recent fundamental numbers projects that, you know what, US dollar could gain strength. That means, I mean, gold can push even lower. But this current weekly candle is retracing pretty heavy at this point in time. Now, this also can be considered as a support area because that's the most recent traffic on the left-hand side. This right here. And the price is above that area. Now, let's go into the daily time frame and see what's happening. Ooh, look at this. Daily time frame is hanging above this support area, rejected that weekly sort of a level, and is also below this area. Let me draw an area right here. Dun, dun, dun. Look at this. This could be a support area as well. Now, for the price to drive down, or for the price to stay bearish, I mean, it has to stay below, I would say 1760 70 sort of a level, pretty clear. And obviously there's a clear range from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring it down, make the charts look a little bit pretty. Obviously from around here. So from this level, I will call this 1727.10. Yep, 1727.10 from that level till all the way here till this weekly level. I'm going to call this 17. 0640. So the range from here to here, it's in about 183 pips range, which is beautiful. Now I just need to head into the 4-hour time frame and see if there's some sort of structure. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. This was the recent level that we broke. This was the support area, and obviously 4-hour did tap that level. We do have a bearish structure in a way that, you know what, price dropped down, making a lower high and trying to drop down. So obviously if the price are to push down, I mean, a 4-hour candle close is going to be a strong confirmation, but obviously 4-hour candle has 2 more hours left for its close. So if we can't wait that long, or if we can observe clear early indications or clear signs, we'll try and take sales early. So now let's go to the 2-hour time frame and see what's happening. On a 2-hour time frame, look at this. Look at the way the previous 2-hour candle closed, right? After such a heavy push down, I mean, obviously, price has retraced up pretty heavy, pretty significant at this point of time. Has retraced up some of the daily above some of the daily support, above some of the 4-hour support. So obviously, let's just go to the left-hand side, and looks like 1727.10 is a strong level after all, isn't it? So the price is still hanging around that level. I mean, as long as price starts breaking the low, a resistance will be formed in the next 16 minutes. So I have to wait for this 2-hour candle to close in the next 16 minutes, and that's going to help us to actually see what's happening, right? Obviously, 1-hour candle, look at this most recent 3 1-hour candles closed bearish. That's a good sign for sell. Now, so if I was to take an early sell, or if I was to actually look for any sort of opportunity in gold, anything below 17, I would say 1737.80 does look nice. Anything below 1737.80 from the most recent 1-hour support, I mean, there is a clear range on the downside in about 100 pips range. So that is kind of lovely. Let's go into the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame. Okay, this support is valid on a 30-minute time frame too. Just have to retrace it a little bit lower. So maybe 1737.70. There's another support right around this level. So in about 30 pips range from that level. But obviously the downside has more potential, because the way gold moves, obviously the price retraced up. Maybe the Asian market or the London market wanted some of its premium price, and maybe it has got the piece of the cake already. Now there could be chances for the price to drive down than anything else. Now for the price to drive down, we need to see some sort of New York volume. Obviously, this is Monday, but this is the first Monday after the NFP, so obviously volume could be expected. So if price starts closing below 1737.70, I mean, that's a good sign for sales, and it's just lovely. Look at the way the 15-minute candle moved. Ooh, beautiful. The way 15-minute candle moved, I mean, pretty amazing here. Yeah. Yep, gold looks like gold could push down here. That's what I think. I think Mr. Gold is going to push down. GU has been bullish, has broken off this resistance sort of area right at this point in time. I mean, yeah, GU's most recent price action tells me that, you know what, there is some bullish structure. Even GA is looking nice to push up. So if GA is to push up, what I think is a possible range could be to here. Could be to here. So it's going to be in about 16 pips of range from this price. Not that much. Let's just focus on GJ and gold, right? So I see Tony says my first day back is school tomorrow. Ooh. So it looks like I see Tony is going to school. Mr. Icy Tony is going to school. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, GJ is showing some of the bullish signs here. Let's just go into the weekly time frame and see what's happening. All right, weekly time frame. Ooh, look at this weekly sort of a recent structure tells us that, you know what, the most recent price action is pretty bullish momentum being carried on. I mean, the most recent 3 weekly candles also closed bullish with a long liquidity wick on the downside, rejecting this support and heading up. So it's going to be lovely to see how this weekly candle is going to pan out. All right, so Orain Brad Sauce says, good morning, sir. Good morning. Wow, good morning. So I'm actually expecting a lot of bullish movements in pound yen. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Today's daily candle is actually rejecting that previously broken resistance area, to be honest. Previously broken resistance area, and it's pretty close to this daily sort of a rejection area of 153 to 15. And there is a little bit of hardship on the upside, because look at the way the price has rejected the top previously, and it's still hanging around that area, right? I mean, from the current price to the daily rejection area in about 17 pips, all the way till the wick, it's in about 50 pips. So we will see. I'm expecting more volume in gold than anything else here. More volume on gold than anything else. 4 hour in pound yen, pretty rangy. Obviously, as we got to know, I mean, today was a pound bank holiday. It's a pretty rangy market in pound, right? 2 hour, or so the current 2 hour candle is actually engulfing the previous 2 hour candle. It looks like there was a fake out happening around 152.765. Pretty interesting. So that was the previous daily rejection area, which the price broke above, and on the daily time frame, it's actually rejecting it right now. So let me just extend this channel anyways. This is my roughly drawn channel. If the prices are to move according to the reaction with the channel sort of area, it's going to be interesting too. So it's kind of fun to note down how the price is going to move around this level, right? So this is a roughly drawn, roughly extended channel right there. So if the prices are to move up after doing that fake out sort of a maneuver on the downside, I mean, whoever caught that fake out, man, you got the trade. You definitely got the trade, right? I mean, as long as you manage it, and if there's enough volume, prices may start driving up. But currently, prices in pound yen are pretty rangy. Pretty rangy, to be honest. All right, so GU kind of looks interesting here. I'm actually keeping my eyes open on GU. Keeping my eyes open on GU. All right, so Mandish has sent a chart. Let's just have a look at Mandish's chart here. Let's just see what it has to say. All right, so he is looking at pound yen. And this is a 1 hour chart. Ooh, nice channel, nice roughly drawing channel. Expecting price to move up into the channel and continue bullish. I mean, this is a really good idea. I didn't see it like that. I mean, that's interesting. Wow. If the prices they start closing inside the channel, there's a higher chance it's going to continue up and engage with the top part of the channel, just like this before. That could be the case. I'm actually waiting in pound USD. If any of the 15-minute candle closes above, I would say 1389.25 sort of a level, or even 30. Let's call it 30. If any of the price closes above 1389.30, I mean, from there all the way up there, it's in about 23 pip range. So trying to set up my GU chart here. GU. Ooh, I. This is the rhythm of the night. Rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of the night. Ooh, I.
Hello, Anuj.
Hello.
How well do the channels work? Because I have never used channel before, and I'm back testing on it.
Well, channel does work. It's kind of interesting how people use channel in a different sort of way. The way I use
Mhm.
it is like I never say this is what's exactly going to happen, but channel assist in like a roughly sort of a anticipation. You're expecting the candles to sort of move in a wave, and that's what the channel is. And most of the time it works. I mean, I've been using channel for some time, and it works. It definitely works. So the channel works, and some of the people, they don't even need the channel. They see what's happening because they're used to seeing the candles in moving in a wave sort of a pattern. For example, the
Mhm.
channel you've drawn from here, that was actually a pretty cool channel. So for example, I will draw a channel from here, right? So I'll draw a channel from here, and the way the price has engaged with these sort of area, it kind of makes sense. And the channel actually mathematically relates with Fibonacci too, because Fibonacci talks about retracement and push, right? And a lot of people studying Fibonacci, what they will get to know is basically Fibonacci is also talking about candles moving in a wave. And that's the
Mhm.
same roughly sort of a uh, anticipated
Got.
movement.
Okay.
Is interesting, isn't it? Let me draw it here. Where is my annotation to? Yep, there you go. For example, look at the engagement here. Bang, bang. It kind of makes sense. The way it moves, it kind of makes sense. Interacts with the channel several times, like you've drawn in your chart. Like this, like this. But again, the idea is to make it simple, right? Not to complicate things. Sometimes using ideas like this can contradict with the most recent price action, and we have to understand at that point in time that these channels are just to assist our eyes. These are not accurate pinpoint price action. And if that happens, that's lovely. I mean, if you look into it, if you look into the price action right now, price engage with the channel one more time in the most recent price action, is rejecting it and is still hanging around 152,765 sort of level. If the price are to push down, it has to kind of break the low and start closing below. That way we can also think about sales. Because the most recent price action is engaging with the channel, rejecting it, and staying outside the channel. And if the price is to move inside, what we know is it has to close in the channel, close inside the channel and start moving up, because that's what the most recent that's what the usual price action is near the channel, and that's something we can anticipate. Now, if the prices in pound yen is to move down below 152,765 to start with, and eventually below this support area, I would say 152,685 sort of area. That's going to be nice because we do have a clear range on the downside in about 30 pips range. So why not? Alrighty. Looks like gold is going to continue down here. Looks like gold is actually going to continue down. The way it's moving, there's a higher chance it's going to break the low. It's going to start heading below 1737. 70. Let's see what's going to happen. And we are still waiting. And looks like pound USD is continuing up here. He's gonna move up. That's what I think.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
GJ is just ranging. Mr. GJ is ranging. Pound yen looks like it could drop down here. Pound yen, Mr. Pound yen. Ooh, it's dropping. All right, so the 15-minute out of the pound USD's hourly candle closed bullish. A good sign. Waiting for buys above 1389.30 just by looking at the 30-minute time frame alone. So I mean, it looks good. Let's see what's going to happen. There's a clear range on the upside as well. I mean, in about 23 pips clean range. So let's see what's going to happen. Yep, pound yen is dropping. Wow. Broke the low and it's heading down at this point in time. So as long as price stays below 152.730, I mean, that's nice. So 152.730 is also previous daily rejection area. So it's going to be lovely. It's going to be interesting how the price is going to react around that level. If price is to stay below 152.720, eventually below this support area, I mean, it's going to be nice. Hopefully I can take a sell. Oh, looks like Motsu is here. Mr. Motsu is here.
Hey, what's happening? Any buyers
What's
yet?
up? What did you say?
Any buyers?
Yes, looking for pound yen short-term sell and
Okay.
looking for pound USD buy.
Yeah, they are like behaving differently today.
I know. It's actually funny.
Yeah, it usually never happens. Only sometimes.
Yeah, pound AUD and pound JPY acting accordingly, but pound USD is something
Yeah.
different.
Might be something different with USD pairs.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think the USD pairs are kind of grabbing its liquidity, that original premium price, because after Friday, nobody got access to the price, right? That's why
Yeah.
it has retraced so heavy. So heavy. Yep, pound AUD has fallen down. I mean, we missed this sell. I mean, sell was looking nice on the break of the low, but it is what it is. baby. Ba 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 bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum 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 bum. So guys, how was your day? How was your day? Anything interesting today? Anything interesting?
Everything was normal. Nothing out of ordinary.
Uh-huh. So, nice day today. Beautiful day. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Pound USD slowly moving up, and pound JPY looks like it's trying to hang around that range. So if pound USD is to move up, I mean this 30-minute candle closing bullish is a good sign. So let's see what's going to happen, because in the next 32 minutes we are about to experience New York volume. So it's going to be lovely. All right, so the previous 30-minute candle closed bullish. That's a good sign. So I'm thinking about putting a buy stop above 138.930. So a buy stop above 138.930. Stop loss is going to be in about 10 to 12 pips. So with New York volume, trying to anticipate, trying to secure 10 to 12 pips. Let's see what's going to happen next. Pound USD retraced. Pretty interesting. Pound JPY moving down nice and slow, breaking the low. I mean, pretty nice. Pound JPY is looking pretty bearish. But again, at the same time, it's in a range. So do I really want to take a trade in the range? Maybe no. Maybe no. So once price starts breaking 152.690, I mean, sales do look nice. So let's see what's going to happen next. Ooh, gold is bullish. Interesting. "26 minutes away from the market opening at this one time. 26 minutes. 26 minutes. Ooh, the hourly candle is flipping bearish at this point of time. Wow. It's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Pound USD rejecting the top one more time. So this bullish candle, this bullish hourly candle actually managed to close above this hourly resistance. So I was actually looking into this area as a retest sort of area, and at this point in time, this current hourly candle is retracing down pretty heavy and does have a top liquidity wick on the top. So it's kind of retracing at this point in time down pretty heavily. You just have to see how this 2-hour candle is going to close. 2-hour candle. 2-hour candle. Not 2 hour, 1 hour. 1 hour candle is going to close. 1 hour candle. Icy Tony says, I have a small account, so I can only make a little bit of money. I mean, and I don't know how to be able to make more money. All right, here's the thing, Icy Tony. I think the best thing you have to keep, in your head is that, you know what, if you're profitable along, if you're profitable and your profitability is a really amazing, and you're a really great risk manager. I mean, along the road, you can always grow your smaller account to a bigger account just by your abilities, and obviously a lot of traders out there, they've been using funding talents and then funding sort of a programs to kind of earn more. So again, it's just down the road, right? So you just have to be profitable at the beginning, and obviously, money is just going to be a byproduct. At the beginning, you wanna gain that excellence. You want to learn how you could actually be profitable, how you could actually manage risk, how you could be consistent in the market. And after being consistent, I mean, money is just going to be a byproduct, and that's for 100% sure. That is definitely for 100% sure. Yep, Mandish says, can't skip the block, mate. That's correct. You can't skip the block. You gotta run along the block. Run. Because we are not Superman. We're not gonna fly. That's just a part of the process. Now, when I look into pound USD at this point in time, I mean, this 15-minute candle, previous 15-minute candle closed bearish below this gray area. This gray area was my support. That was my retest sort of area for hourly. And the price has closed below, right? And obviously, this current hourly candle also has a decent top wick. So just trying to see how this hourly candle is going to close in the next few minutes. I'm anticipating some volume here. So let's see what's going to happen. Still, my bias for buy hasn't changed yet. Candles are showing some of the bearish sign, but I'm still keeping a bias for sell, for buy, sorry. So we'll see what's going to happen. We will see. All right, so pound yen is slowly moving down here. Beautiful. I mean, we are 6 minutes away from the market open, and if this hourly candle could manage to close below 152,690, I mean, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be like a really nice setup. If an hourly, if a 30-minute candle manages to close below, I mean, that's going to be lovely. So I'm still waiting. I mean, pretty nice. All right, so we are getting closer to the New York volume. New York volume. New York volume. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. I'm thinking about a sell stop below 152,690 sort of area. If price maintains a bearish sign, the bearish posture. I'll definitely keep a sell stop below 152,690. And I was actually trying to keep a buy stop above 1389.30 at this point in time. I mean, candle's still bearish. So if candle starts flipping in my way, maybe that could be nice. Otherwise it's just been rangy. And this is the New York Open right now. This is the New York market open. At this point of time, pound USD still bearish. Previous hourly candle closed below the hourly broken resistance area with the liquidity wick on the top. So showing some of the signs to push down. 4-hour candle still bullish. I mean, 2-hour candle also showing some sort of rejection from the downside. So let's see what's gonna happen. On an hourly time frame, it's pretty clear that the price actually closed below the resistance area. So less chance for the price to push down, less chance for the price to push up. Looking at the hourly structure, let's see what's gonna happen in the next few minutes. So obviously this is the New York market open, and often we've experienced a lot of volume around this time. So this is a volume session right here. And the 2-hour candle is finally flipping bullish. Interestingly. Alrighty. It's actually interesting the way the previous 15-minute candle closed in pound USD. Often this sort of candle, dodgy candle with a small body, tells me that, you know what, the volume is dying in that direction. So it looks like a pound USD could actually move up. Just by looking at that candle alone, to be honest. Pretty clear. And we are 8 minutes in the market. We haven't moved much. We haven't moved significantly yet. Jackie M says, wow, I just saw the gold price. That's so crazy. I know. Gold dropped heavy. It's like dropped to almost 1680s. 1680s. Yep, Palin says GJ is still in the zone. It is still in the zone. GJ is still in the zone. All right, Jackie M here says have to be very patient. That's actually correct. Have to be patient here. I mean, pound yen is still hanging around there. We are only 14 minutes in the market. And I was actually waiting for pound USD buys, but the way it's moving right now, it's below that previously broken resistance area. And this was the first candle that actually managed to close above, and these two bearish candles retraced pretty heavy. And right now price below that range. I mean, yeah, showing more bearish signs than anything else here. Showing more bearish signs. "16 minutes in the market." 16 minutes in the market at this point of time. GJ and GU actually looking pretty similar. GJ and GU. GJ and GU. I'm thinking about sales stop below 152.690. Sales stop below that area. So let's see what's going to happen next. Here looks like Monday is turning out to be really rangy here. I was actually expecting some volume because this was the first day after the NFP, the first clear day after the NFP, and it looks like prices are just rangy. Nothing exciting here. We are 18 minutes in the market right now, and as much as I remember, I don't think there's anything happening today. Yeah. Around 12, we have this FOMC barking sort of a conference. Okay. FOMC Bostic. Mr. Bostic. Palin says sometime it starts moving around 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I mean, right now it's 8 a.m. EST, so there's still 2 more hours left for 10 a.m. Yeah, it does, and there's a reason why it moves around that time. There is a reason. Right now it's 8:19 a.m. EST, or New York's local time. And yeah, so today's market been pretty rangy from around London session. Looks like the Asian market hasn't got the piece of the pie yet. That's why it's still rangy. Oh my god, market's just rangy. And the market is pretty rangy right now. Pound yen 30-minute candle has flipped bearish, and we are 24 minutes in the market. Now this is getting interesting, right? So the pound yen does have a lot of chance, higher chance to push down, is the most recent price action is from the top, is from a resistance sort of area. And if the prices in pound yen is to continue down, I mean, it has to start closing below 152,690, and that's going to be way interesting. $28 minutes in the market. Monday market has been pretty rangy. Pretty rangy. Pretty rangy market. Rangy market. Mohammed Bawazir says no Slack Zoom. Oh, actually, Raja was doing doing the stream, so I didn't want it to bother her. But yeah, some of the guys who contacted me, they got the link. Some of the guys who contacted me, they got the link. Oh, I'm Hamoud. Oh, okay. Mohammed Bawazi. Oh, I see. I'm Hamoud. By the way, I need your Zoom. Just find me on Slack and message me over there. Maybe I'll send you the Zoom link. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I see Tony is looking into Euro, Hong Kong dollar. Ooh, I don't look into exotic pairs. I only look into some major and minor, and obviously metal gold. You know, I don't look into exotic pairs. So I don't have any clue about exotic pair, especially Hong Kong dollar.
Hello,
Hey, how are
how you
you?
doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I actually was with Raja in the stream, but he's focusing on gold. I'm scared of gold.
He's looking to go buy, go sell.
And he talked a buy and closed because it went down. You know?
Oh, I see.
And I'm focusing in TJ, and I see focus on TJ.
Aha.
What's
Yeah, look.
your thought
Yeah, looks like
on TJ?
GJ is just rangy. I'm looking for sales below 150 to 690, but it's just rangy. Nothing but range.
Yes. I actually was looking for sales too. You know? I saw it last night, but range.
Aha. Yeah, it's just a wait day. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a character building day today, Monday. You know?
Have you talked trades yet?
No trades. No trades
No
today.
trade. Range.
Yeah, today's been a pretty easy day, you know, just ranging, so nothing. We've been waiting for some time. I mean, I was waiting for GU buys and didn't happen. Didn't happen. GU buys above 1389 30.
GU.
Yep, GU.
I've never looked at GU, to be honest.
Aha. Yeah, I look at GJ, GA, and GU most of the time, you know, because it's pound, and I understand pound, so it's kind of good. GU sometimes when GJ is not moving, or sometimes when GA is not moving, GU gives really nice move when there's structure, especially when there's structure. I mean, GA there was a sell, but we couldn't take it. We couldn't take this sell because we were focusing on GJ, but GA there was a nice sell, a beautiful sell.
Yeah,
GA.
yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Clean structure.
41 minutes in the market. 41. And the market's been rangy. Really, really rangy. So GU is still hanging around there. I mean, yeah. We are 44 minutes in the market. 44 minutes in the market. All right, so GA is slowly pushing up. So I'm thinking about a buy stop. GU is slowly pushing up. So I'm thinking about a buy stop above 1389.30. So let's see what's gonna happen. Buy stop above 1389.30. Let's see if it's gonna work. Yesterday. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Yesterday. 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 Yesterday.
We give you the Oscar.
What did you say? Sorry.
So I give you the Oscar.
Who? Are you giving me Oscar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing the music for the YouTube guys. It's like a nice music on the background, but I can't share it to the Zoom because the stream's gonna lag. So you
Oh,
guys,
okay.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. I heard in YouTube some music.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm singing it for you guys. See, just so that
Okay,
you guys
okay.
can enjoy. Yeah.
Right. We hearing your voice, talking. It's,
Ah. I think GU is gonna move slowly towards the upside here. GU is slowly moving to the upside. Mr. GU.
you. So you're focusing in pound, huh?
Yeah, focusing on pound USD. Because there's a clear range, only that's why. And the structure makes sense. The most recent structure makes sense. I mean, this candle closed below. I mean, almost like nothing. Sort of like to grab liquidity on the downside. So here's how I'm processing the information in pound USD, right? So the structure was bullish. I mean, we were ranging, right? So let me draw it. Actually, you know what? I'll just explain it like this. So we were ranging from here to here, right? Today's session, it kind of made sense. Obviously, Asian session, no volume. London session, I mean, we started pushing up, we started pushing down, and all of a sudden, around New York session, all of these got corrected with a big, huge bullish candle, right? And it kind of made sense for the price to retrace, make support, and start pushing up. And the structure was there, and there was a clear traffic on the left-hand side. And obviously I was waiting for a support, and the support was formed, right? But the next instant, what happened? This candle was the candle right before the New York Bank opened. It retraced all the way down, and it rejected that price because this was the liquidity wick. For me, this was the rejection from the downside. Obviously, a resistance was formed, but that was just a liquidity grab for me. So it kind of makes sense. For example, this candle finishes bullish here. There is a chance candles can push up. That's why I'm still waiting for buys above 13.89.30. If that's gonna happen, I mean, it's gonna be lovely. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a character building day for me. If that's not the case, but I think it's gonna happen. I think it's going to happen.
Hopefully. Anyway, it's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, absolutely, it's Monday. And it's retracing. I need to see some sort of support, some sort of clear support. If the hourly candle closes like a support, I mean, that's a good sign for the next candle to push up. But we need some sort of volume in the market. If there's no volume, obviously, it is what it is. So looks like gold is pushing down. Is gold pushing down? Let's see. Aha. Mr. Gold is pushing down. Mr. Gold. Uh-huh. 90. Ooh, pound yen is also bouncing up here. Interesting. Pound is bouncing up. Mr. Pound is bouncing up. Pound USD is moving up nice and slow. Let's see in the next 9 minutes what's going to happen. In the next 9 minutes. Jackie M says, I think I'm going to close my computer with 0 trade taken. I mean, yeah, that could be the case. Today, that could be the case. Today could be a risk, just a simple risk management day where the simplest idea would be to not take a trade, right? That could be the case too, but I'm still waiting for buys. I mean, so let's see what's going to happen, right? Obviously, thinking about a buy and taking a buy when you actually see it, that's the difference. You have to wait for the candles to close. I'm still waiting. Still waiting. It kind of makes sense for the price to push up if there's enough volume. But obviously, we are still near this gray area. So I have to bounce off of the gray area on the upside. We have to start moving up if that is the case. Ooh. All right. So looks like Motov has taken a trade. Let's see. What is he talking about? He's talking about ascending channel. So he took a buy. Dun dun dun. Bull flag. A strong rejection at 152.700. Entry around 152. 826 took buy. Stop loss is in about 20. In about 18 pips. Okay. Let's just have a look. Pound yen. All right, so ascending channel looks nice. He's also looking at 30-minute entry condition right around here. Ascending channel, strong rejection. Looking for a buy. I mean, it's moving up right now. It's moving up pretty well, isn't it? Dun, dun, dun. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense, Moto. If the support was acting around, if this area is acting as a support, obviously price is in a range, and in a range, when the price moves through a range, it does have a little bit of hard time, but when it moves, acting from a support, from a resistance, it kind of plays out. So hopefully your trade works out. I would say your confluences are looking pretty good. You're looking at rejection, also channels, and pretty good. Pretty good. Your confluences are actually pretty strong. So from different fields, which is good. Which is pretty good. As long as it's understandable and it's simple for you, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, we wanna be able to do our analysis for our long term, or we don't want to over complicate things. We just want to make it simple, or we just want to analyze the chart in a way we could understand it in just a go, right? And that's actually pretty cool. I think GJ could work out. Your GJ position could actually work out. Just waiting for that volume. We haven't seen that volume yet, so kind of still waiting. I'm waiting for 1389.30, and let's see what's gonna happen next. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Man, oh man, it's so cold out here. Honestly, super duper cold. Super duper cold out here. Super duper cold. Yep. Monsef says even if it doesn't work out, risk management in play. That's the idea. That's basically the idea. You know, sometimes what happens is we take a trade, we could be correct, but still the trade could give us 10 pips. So at that point in time, securing something is the risk management. And sometimes what happens is even if we are correct in the market, we just take an early entry, and what happens at that point in time is the best thing will be to cut down losses short or to manage risk. So risk management is the king. No matter what, risk management is the king. And Mandish says, don't forget the census, guys. Oh, we've done it. We have done it. We have done the census. Did you guys do the census as well? Yeah, done, perfect. Perfecto. And GU still hanging around that area. I mean, GJ is moving up nice and slow. I'm waiting for 1389, 30. I think the pairs are gonna only move around NYSE. That's what I think. Now the way it's moving, I mean, because there's no volume, right? So maybe it's waiting for the NYSE. That's what it's waiting for. The NY freaking SE, New York Stock Exchange. Alrighty. Alrighty, sir. All right, so at this point in time, what I'm thinking is I'm thinking about buy stuff above this area. So let's see what's going to happen. If there's enough volume, maybe the price is going to drive, the prices are going to drive GU up, giving me 10, 12 pips. Let's see what's going to happen. So place my pending around that area, around 1389, 35 sort of area, buy stop. And if the buy stop is to work, is to be activated, I've got my stop loss around 11 pips. Hopefully it works. All right, so Nirajan Lamsal says, hello, kids cover ma I feri hazulai samjera. This guy is a legend. So he's actually talking Nepalese. He's saying, hello, how are you guys? So how you guys been? I'm back. Remembering you guys one more time. That's lovely. Thank you for remembering, Nirajan. This guy is a lovely dude. Nirajan is a lovely dude. We gotta join him in our group, Mr. Nirajan. So I think pound AUD is actually going to pump up. Let's see what's going to happen in the next few minutes. Pound AUD is going to pound USD. Sorry, pound USD. Pound USD. 27 minutes away from the NYSE. 27 minutes. 27 minutes away from the NYSE. We haven't seen a lot of volume today. So hopefully pound USD could actually move up. Let's see. The idea is to take a pending order above 1389.30. So let's see what's going to happen in the next few minutes. In about 25 minutes away from the NYSE, and GU is retracing pretty heavy. Ooh, interesting movement in GU. So obviously prices in GU also ranging side by side, and we are still waiting. Nirajin says, bro, let's look at Euro USD. Okay, so if you send me a chart, Nirajin, I can have a look. If you send me your analysis, I would 100% have a look. If you send me your analysis. Then you have magic. 22 minutes away from the NYSE. And obviously previous hourly candle actually closed above my gray area like a proper support. I mean, there are chances for the price to push up. Just have to see some sort of volume in pound USD. That's what I need to see. Previous 4-hour candle also closed bullish, which is pretty good. There are chances this current 4-hour candle could actually retrace lower before heading up. So the deeper it retraces, better for me. I mean, better for anybody looking for buys. Just have to see some sort of volume. 2-hour structure make a lot more sense, right? If you look at 2-hour candle, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So just have to see some sort of volume. That's something we are waiting for. 2-hour, 4-hour, 1-hour structure makes sense. Let's see. Ooh, look at the way the 5-minute candle is rejecting the bottom. Ooh, this is nice. Just need some sort of volume. That's all. Just need some sort of volume. Wow. Need some sort of volume in pound USD. Ooh. We are in about 19 minutes away from NYSE. I mean, pound USD is still showing signs of rejection from the bottom. Just have to see some sort of volume. Some sort of volume. I'm still waiting for pound yen sell and pound USD buy. So let's see what's going to happen. Pound USD. Pound yen gold. Let's look at Mr. Gold. What's happening in gold? Gold is ranging side by side. I think gold is waiting for the FOMC conference here. That's what's happening. And pound USD is still hanging around that gray area, ranging side by side on a 30-minute. On a 2-hour time frame, on the other hand, I mean, it looks way consistent, right? 2-hour time frame looks potential to push up. Looks like there is chances to push up on a 2-hour time frame. My buy stop is still around that area. Was expecting some sort of volume. I mean, if NYSE is the actual volume the market is waiting for. I'm still here until NYSE. Obviously, I'm going to be here for 5 to 10 minutes along NYSE's clock around NYSE open, and after that I'm going to call it a day, because there's no point to be in front of the chart if the market is just ranging and there's nothing happening, right? Simple as that. So at this point of time, waiting for NYSE. All right, so the previous 15-minute candle closed bearish with a dodgy sort of a wick on the top and the bottom, and has a smaller body. It's a smaller bearish body. Does that mean the volume on the downside is dying? Maybe that could be the case. So we are 15 minutes away from the market open at this point of time, so just have to see some sort of volume. I've still kept the pending around there. I mean, on a 2 hour, on a 1 hour, the buying bias still makes sense, and there's a clear range on the left hand side. So for me, I mean, waiting for the volume, that's all. Ooh, looks like pound yen is dropping down. Ooh. Mr. Pound Yen is slowly dropping down, looking for sales below 152.690. Let's see. Let's see if the selling idea for Pound Yen is going to work or not. $12 away from the market open, so anticipating some sort of volume in the market at this point of time. pound USD still still rangy. So hourly candle retracing pretty heavy, which is good. Before moving up, if it's retracing down, I mean, it's a good sign. So let's see what's gonna happen. NYSE volume in the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 3 minutes left. And the NYSE volume might be coming in. NYSE volume. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like pound yen is about to push down here. Below 152.690. Prices in pound and gold just ranging. Nothing else except for range. Nothing else except for range. I mean, pound USD continuing down. My buy stop was invalid, so it never got activated. Buy stop, my friend, never ever got activated. And it's still hanging around that area. Hey. All right, looks like GJ is pushing down here. Looks like GJ is pushing down. Ooh. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do right now. So looking at the 15-minute alone, right? So the current 15-minute candle has broken the previous 15-minute candle's low, and I mean there is a chance that the prices may drive down with volume. So I haven't taken a market order yet. My pending is still around 152 650 sort of area. So if the price is to activate the pending, we will see 150 to 650. There's a sell stop. Let's see. Anticipating NYSE volume. That's what I'm doing. Anticipating NYSE volume. And I am in. I'm in the position, and it's dropping. And it's dropping. Ooh. And it's dropping. Let's see. So stop. Dun, 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 dun. Just need 10 pips out of the market. 10 pips. 10 pips out of the market. Let's see. An impulse entry with anticipation of NYSE volume. So at this point of time, we are 6 minutes in the NYSE already. Haven't seen significant volume yet. So here's what I'm going to do. So my stop loss is above the current 15-minute candle's high, right? So I'm anticipating volume. If the candles are to break its own high, that's the point where I'm going to close at least 50% out of the position. But at this point in time, looking nice, looking good to continue down. So let's see what's going to happen. Is the market waiting for the FOMC conference, or is it just going to push down? One or the other. What's going to happen? NYSE volume. And we are still driving. And we are still waiting. I might even close the position if I feel uncomfortable with the way it's moving. I mean, we are 10 minutes in the NYSE of 10 minutes and it hasn't moved significantly. Needed at least 10 pips out of the market and it's rangy. All right, so if this 15-minute candle stays bearish, I might let the position breathe. But if this 15-minute candle retraces, I mean, I'm gonna close the position. Has 4 more minutes left for its close. 4 more minutes. And 2 more minutes left for this candle to close. I mean, still bearish, but the way it's retracing doesn't look nice. I think there isn't enough volume in the market. That's what I think. There isn't enough volume in the market. That's what I think. Two more minutes left for its close, and all I'm thinking is I'm thinking about risk management at this point of time, because I was anticipating volume and I haven't seen a lot of volume in the market. So I think this is going to be the point where I'm going to close the position right here, because I don't feel comfortable. Close the position, close whole position, because didn't feel comfortable. The way it was moving didn't feel comfortable. If it was to move down with volume, I mean, there was no business retracing. I'm not going to leave the whole position when it's going to retrace in such a heavy fashion. And I'm out of the position. Simply out of the position. Simply out of the position. 4 pips in drawdown, 5 pips in drawdown is almost like nothing when it comes to risk management. If the position is to move down, if the position or original trade is to play out, I mean, it's a shame, but it is what it is. And I think I'm going to call it a day here too, because the way it's moving, the market is pretty slow. So I think I'm going to call it a day. That's what I'm going to do.
Me too, Manoj. I'm calling the day.
Yeah, man, it's just ranging. It's just funny market,
yeah.
you know? Look at the...
Hopefully tomorrow we catch bigger.
Yep. So tomorrow, actually tomorrow is a nice day, Tuesday, because on the 11th and 12th it's a little bit funny, but tomorrow is a nice day. So hopefully tomorrow is going to be beautiful.
Right. I'm closing right now. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Don't overtrade. You know, just call it a day. I'm calling it a day. So I think the market is rangy, you know, because there's no use of trading in a range. Just call it a day. Simply call it a day, and we'll come back the next time. Take
Thank
it
you.
easy.
See you.
See ya. And the guys in the YouTube, take care, guys. We'll come back tomorrow. Until then, take it easy. Don't overtrade in the ranging market.